instead of Georgia, PK Blueberry, but they kind of just all either stopped playing the game in the Blueberry's case or Cody Street's case, moved away from the character. And this is what's going to make things so tough. The boxing game from Rosa makes it very difficult for Lucas to even approach.
There are a few reliable ways for Lucas to get rid of Luma too. Now you have PK Fire, that's the option, essentially. So you get the PK Fire option, but then you have 12 seconds to get things done, and Rosa can get out, still has good buttons to get rid of you and keep you out of the way. Yeah. And then all of a sudden those 12 seconds are up and you got to fight your way back in again.
And there's so many matchups where Luma makes a difference, but Rosa on her own can really cause trouble for this.
Nice.
You don't need Luma to down B.
He's doing a good job of boxing and staying just in that kind of blind spot of Luma here, especially when Rosa's jumping into the air, but you don't want to be above Rosa when she's jumping, of course. She can take a lot of damage, especially with those up airs covering his small hitbox. He really doesn't have any great option to get onto the stage outside of that.
And what's going to be tough is just as by nature, Lucas players tend to play with a lot of retreating moves, and putting yourself in the corner against Rosa is so dangerous.
4Eyez trying to look for a way back, but Falln has the wall up. It is cemented, and 4Eyez just really out of options
Love
here,
the down air there. You're not going to DI for that. You're going to be sitting there planning for the up air instead. And you saw how quickly he just shot out to the blast zone.
Doesn't even matter if you get hit. Falln just going to hit another button, and Luma's going to give him a lot of coverage here. So again, even though 4Eyez getting some hits here, just unable to really make them count.
And I love the tether there, or excuse me, the star bits there from Falln when you saw him off stage, or with the 4Eyez off stage, trying to catch the double jump or even aggressive option back and force him into a PK Thunder scenario.
I like how Falln is staying close enough so PK Fire isn't effective whatsoever. And once 4Eyez throws one up, Fallon's immediately going to approach. So again, that reduces the rate of PK Fire actually landing. So very small area of window to get rid of Luma or actually get off of him.
Yeah, PK Fire a pretty decent tool in this matchup, but if Rosa can force them to be done at a really short distance, it's really hard for it to be as effective as Lucas wants it to be.
And of course, Falln playing very patiently without Luma. 4Eyez has to watch out for that cross-up as Luma does respawn, but now just going to wait it out as Falln's going to hang around. The platform doesn't really need to do much, then great option there, I believe.
Yeah, beautiful lunar lands from Falln. That's something he's always been really fantastic with. We see it in there. The reverse hit of the nair is so silly. It'll actually send you shooting out in front of Rosalina. And they can actually lead into smash attack setups at certain percents too.
Oh, 4Eyez trying to bite off a little more than he can chew there, going in with some aerials, but Falln immediately getting him back into the corner and then setting up right into the forward smash, making it easy.
That's such fantastic pressure.
Yeah.
You had Luma desynced actually there, so it's forcing him to eventually be knocked off the stage from the rapid jab. And then, of course, as he tries to quickly recover back in sort of a stressful situation, Falln calling out the lack of buttons and just completely forward smash. Not even with Luma. That was a Rosa forward smash finishing that off.
I mean, you're essentially entirely lip trapped there. You can't afford to jump over that. Rosa's too tall. Can't ledge get up. You can't ledge attack. You ledge roll and immediately you're just going to turn around and grab. That's another hard thing to deal with because Rosa's so big is that there's no way for Lucas to get back onto the stage really when Rosa's just set up immediately right outside that ledge.
And what was fascinating about it is he actually used the upward angle of the forward smash. So if he stood up and he got the timing right, forward smash. He jumps, forward smash, and if he rolls, Luma is decent facing the other way, forward smash as well. It's so tough.
Yeah, you're pretty much trapped there. And then we're going to FD, so trying to eliminate all the platforms here, but
lots of nairs right now coming out from Falln.
4Eyez going for that forward air, I think probably more often than he should be. It's just definitely not safe on block. It seems almost too telegraphed at this point. But all right, does get rid of the Luma here. Things are somewhat even, but this is how the first game started off. We're very even, and then a very quick kill from Falln, and things just went downhill from there.
I'm kind of curious if Falln's actually going. So it's one of the few moves she has, but the solo Rosa down air can actually jab lock. And so we've seen it low percents a couple times now when he's been Lumaless, actually going for that soft down air. And it'd be fascinating to see it implemented because that's not something you see in Rosa gameplay right now. From him to Buzz, Kirihara, anyone.
Love taking the bat to Luma, not going to get rid of him there. Going for the grab, not safe. Going to get immediately punished. Looking for these PK freezes though.
How frustrating has that got to be for a player against Rosalina like that?
Extra frustrating.
You know, you sit there and she sit there empty jumping in front of you. And you're like, oh, I have a free grab from this. And Luma's like, sorry, friend. No, you don't actually.
Yeah, this has to be such a stressful matchup here. 4Eyez has to play so perfectly, and even if he does make the right make the right decision, he could still lose out. You know, he could still get hit by Luma. He can still hit by a disjoint. you know, and he can't punish hard. Look how hard he's whiffing here. It's hard for him to get in range. Anything that has range has a ton of cooldown or a ton of startup.
That's it.
And that's it, yeah.
See, I forgot that actually Lucas is one of those characters where you can do the desync up smash too, making it that much worse. Because then you see Falln with a desync Luma trying desperately to try to get past that Luma wall and then immediately grab.
Bicycle
Calls
kick.
out the jump from ledge. 4Eyez taking a stock.
Yeah, that's the thing. Lucas can't chase off stage, but isn't completely out of the water when Rosa's trying to get back onto it. And Falln isn't playing like the super debuzz like perfect pivot style where you're just literally perfect pivoting and standing in place. So it's giving 4Eyez a little bit of an option to punish rolls like you see right there. But otherwise, still Falln has set up a really solid defensive wall here. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets the lead back.
4Eyez with a 30% advantage right now, but Falln with full center stage.
Yeah, this is slowed down considerably here. 4Eyez just looking and waiting for an opportunity. Does find one with the mix-up. Nice down air, but not going to get much damage. Nice, gets an up air. Very few and far between landing those.
Now Rosa is getting pretty close to throw combo death right now. Falln's going to have to be pretty careful. I know 4Eyez is going to be looking for it. He's going to probably go for the immediate up throw up air.
So he gets back. I was trying to stall there. Gonna help him out, but still Falln is all over him and not giving him any room to get rid of PK Fire. And again, huge startup on that grab. Gonna get punished that for sure. Rolls right in, gets hit by the jab. And Falln again setting up the wall and even things out essentially. Nice.
This is where things are tough. We see 4Eyez getting back to the stage, but escaping the corner has absolutely escaped him right now. Every time, whether it's been the jab grab or that up smash right there, Falln has had the answer. And you see him desync the Luma. He knows he's in up smash range right now. We haven't seen him use it outside of the most recent time, and so it's going to be still pretty fresh on the list. It's going to be so hard. He's got to make sure he doesn't get grabbed right now, or he will die.
Yeah, and both of these players have met their kill condition, so they're just waiting it out, essentially playing a poke-heavy style here, looking for the opportunity rather than forcing it. But 4Eyez is fishing with that snake a lot here, trying to get some poison stuck onto Falln, and Falln's going to bat him away. No Luma, though. Has to wait it out. Nice. So if you can get rid of the Luma again, that could be the opportunity. And Falln almost giving it to him right there, going right in. He wants to try and end things here as we now surpass below the 2-minute mark.
Yeah, he
does get grabbed.
Lucky break there. He's on the ledge, so Luma's not going to desync far enough to still get the up smash. Only going to eat a forward throw for it.
Ooh, getting so risky, very, very close there for 4Eyez. And Falln rolling away, rolling a ton here. That could be an opportunity for 4Eyez to be able, if he can punish one, but he isn't quick enough to get in though. Nice.
Down to 90 seconds, and Falln, we see Falln smile at it. 4Eyez takes a deep sigh of relief.
Oh, looks like he got heartburn from that game, and I can't blame him right there. Maybe that's why he's using a lot of PK freeze, trying to chill things out,
cool it down a little
cool
bit.
it down, yeah. Maybe he needs some Tums, but I mean, after that, that's definitely a very stressful match to go there, and I love that 4Eyez is able to just fight it out, had the stamina to go through the entire game, and not just. We even saw Falln rolling a lot towards the end. We didn't really see anything from Falln, from 4Eyez, except the multiple fishing with the snakes. But a lot of that time he's just spacing out in the air with Zair, so like that's not necessarily a fish. But Falln using a lot of rolls towards the end could have been indicative of something.
Yeah, we did see both players kind of step away from their intended game plans, going for a little bit more of aggressive options, a little bit more telegraphed options, and of course 4Eyez just coming out on top for it.
I was going to say, now that Falln's down, he might be more queued up here to approach a lot more often, and I think 4Eyez might be able to take advantage of that. He doesn't have to chase for kills. He can be able to take advantage of those really small range normals, and that could be great for him going into this next set as Falln is electing to go for him, but now finally settling things down, showing to the platforms, of course, waiting for Luma to come back here. And it's going to be hard for Lucas to chase Rosa around all these platforms.
Yeah, I think 4Eyez is in for a long game 3 here. We saw game 2 go down to 90 seconds on FD, and everything we're seeing that much more is the second he lost Luma, he immediately took the platform. Says, I'm just not going to interact with you for the next 12 seconds. I will see you when my star has returned.
Falln just looking for a way to deke in between the PK Fires and the Snakes. Does get it, but again, he can't do an amazing follow-ups. What he wants is just to get Lucas set up on the platforms. That's really the big game plan here, so he can start fishing through or force him to the ledge where he can punish the ledge get-ups.
We've yet to see him actually interrupt a tether either, so we haven't even gotten a chance to see a PK Thunder kill, or excuse me, a PK Thunder grab.
Right. Oh, nice. Stuffing the PK Fire, which is a quick jab there. Okay. Falln didn't really have anything set up there. Kind of just put his body at the ledge and 4Eyez going to easily take advantage of that. But again, can't really chase Rosa too hard here on Battlefield. Now it wants to be careful. You saw Falln rotate back downstairs quickly and almost punish the Lucas for that, but 4Eyez quickly sneaking away.
Ooh,
nice.
Really good sequence right now. The air dodge to avoid the Falln counter attack was really good, allowing him to get an up air of his own. Now killed Luma. This is very dangerous for Falln. He has to make sure he does not get grabbed right now. Carefully playing out of the corner, and even without the grab, if he's doing this platform camping,
right,
and 4Eyez is able to connect with an up air, it's going to be very, very difficult.
Yeah, this is definitely scary for both players here. Of course, that's why they have simmered down just a little bit in neutral. 4Eyez electing to immediately go for all of these PK fires, and now Falln has to find a way through.
Oh, but the fresh up air is all it takes. That wasn't even top of the screen. That was
4Eyez just really gave him the opportunity there. He was like, oh, I threw enough PK fires. I'm going to throw out a forward air on this platform, and there's no way for that to hit Rosa, so why not dish out of up air? And I think 4Eyez is going to, he's definitely going to hurt from that. Ooh, I love the sound effect from the down throw, and then immediately getting the kill off the top, evening things out. One stock apiece, and we're at game 3. This is now match stock for both of these players.
And this would be our first major upset of the day. Falln dropping a little bit on the most recent PGR, but still PGR. 4Eyez would love to be able to write home about this.
Absolutely. And hopefully that doesn't get into his head how close he is. I mean, that's one thing that certainly happens. You're so close, you can taste it.
Right, exactly.
And then he slips away. But
I'm about to beat, the next person on the PGR.
Falln is landing these grabs when 4Eyez finds himself close. Oh, that's
the one.
Oh no, he can't tech the ledge. He might be able to get back here. Oh,
he's still living. He's still living.
4Eyez hanging on for dear life and does get back by a thread.
Again. Oh,
Falln,
and this is gonna be
that should be it. That should be it. Yep. And Falln gonna stuff him one last time, putting him down for the count. 4Eyez though.
He waited all set to see it. And the second he dislocated that tether and went for the aggressive PK fire and dropped below the ledge, suddenly